Seems there's no room for argument here. I shall obey, but I won't pretend I'm happy about it. Goblins approach!
One cannot be too careful. There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Our road was a long one, but here we are at last.
If memory serves, there is another place we were to visit not far from here.
So many choices. Glad I don't have to make them.
Good day, sir.
Patrons, connoisseurs, friends, my humblest thanks for joining me here at the unveiling of my collection's crowning jewel. There is much more I should like to say, but the anticipation is apt to kill me should I stall another moment. Let us gaze upon the sculpture now. My word! 'Twould appear I overestimated your ability. How dare you claim my gold for a clumsy attempt such as this? You have shamed me, and shall ne'er again know my patronage, Fulvio. Now gather your things and be gone from my sight!
A dispiriting conclusion. It is a shame how the sculpture turned out.
I do wish we had fairer tidings to share.
I know Clark wasn't pleased, but that was the best I could manage. I shall strive to improve, and perhaps one day he'll think better of me. I know Clark wasn't pleased.
I swear I'll wring that incompetent sculptor's neck. What a fool I was to place my faith in him.
Follow me, if you would.
Where to now? Nice place, this. I'm in no hurry to leave.
To break the law is to be thrown in jail.
As I understand it, the pay of a jailer is miserable for all their toil.
Then we'd best keep some coin on hand to ease our potential warders' suffering, and make them an ally to our cause.
I do not believe you have a right to be here, sir.
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
Might not one of the bandits in Vernworth's jail know of the methods employed by thieves and their ilk?
Then follow me. I'll lead the way.
It is no great shock to me.
Too quiet here for my liking. A lonely place, but not without its charms.
Such peace.
Would you mind coming over here?
Might not one of the bandits in Vernworth's jail know of the methods employed by thieves and their ilk?
Then follow me. I'll lead the way.
'Tis as you...
We cannot accompany you there, Master, but fear not. You'll find us here when you return. Such peace.
What business have you here? What business?
Oh, looking for the... Can't say I've seen it, or heard of it for that matter. And it's all coming back to me now. My first stop would be Ibrahim's scrap store. The scrap stores are in the Checkpoint Rest Town.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
I suppose all we can do is wait.
It seems Ibrahim's scrap store offers confidential appraisals of jewels and the like.
Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
'Tis as you say.
Not to look forward to, but to look at as long as you please.
Wouldn't say no.
Pray, follow me.
We're hardly so destitute as to shun an ox cart's services. What say we ride one to our destination?
A most agreeable suggestion. Of course, the Arisen shall have the final say in the matter. Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
One hopes these carts offer comfort commensurate to their cost.
This ox cart will not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Must hold.
You daring son. Out this dark as pitch, Master. Pray, light your lantern before I trip.
I will protect you. The fire must be put out. It burns.
My magics are at your disposal.
You have the strength to fail.
I must resign myself to my fate. You daring son. I'll be feeling the scars of that battle for some time yet.
We were overconfident in our abilities. It's a painful reminder that fortune will not always favor us.
I mislike
I've got a good feeling about this one.
It seems Ibrahim's scrap store offers confidential appraisals of jewels and the like.
Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.
I suppose 'tis so.
We're here, Master.
Welcome, sir. Contrary to the name, this little shop of mine deals in no... If you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth for yourself. The item you requested is complete. Here you are, sir. Use it well. Many thanks to you.
The Jadeite orb is safely in hand.
Now this is a conundrum.
So, how goes it? Did you manage to retrieve the Jadeite orb? Very well. Pray continue your search. May it bear fruit or not.
There you are! Pray, tell me, have you found the Jadeite orb? Fie! If Master Everard finds out what I've done, I shall be dead before the morrow.
What am I supposed to do?
Methinks there are rare materials to be found hereabout.
Well, well, that's quite a discovery.
Dead on my feet. Right here. Suppose that's enough for one day.
My talents lie in combining materials, and I'll...
Well, come, if you think me a liar, then buy something and see the truth. For yourself. Many thanks to you. Need anything?
So, how goes it? Did you manage to retrieve the Jadeite orb? Ah, splendid. Before we discuss your reward, however, there is one final matter. You see, in my line of work, trust is paramount. And so we shall go to verify the orb's authenticity together. Come, I trust old Ibrahim's eye most of all. Follow my lead.
Delights like there's need to find in town today.
Well then, son, how might I be of service?
They'll wish they helped when all I served rule.
Good day, Ibrahim. Would you be so kind as to examine this Jadeite orb? Now, I have a bit of business to attend to while he performs his appraisal. I ask that you await my return here.
What is it? The appraisal's not yet done, and I must needs concentrate.
What was it I had to do?
He ought to be finished by now. Come, let us go see. You have done your title proud, Arisen. This Jadeite orb is indeed the genuine article. My partners shall be most relieved to hear of its return. You have certainly earned your reward. I trust you will find it satisfactory. And I do hope you will permit me to call upon you again, should aught arise.
I'll admit, I did worry you'd forgotten me.
Ah, you again.
Would that
Wonder
make
if there's
it
any easy work to be had.
This is no good. Can't let myself get distracted.
What am I supposed to do about it?
There you are! Pray, tell me, have you found the Jadeite orb? Say it isn't so! What am I to do? Master Everard shall kill me if I tell him I've lost it, yet I've not the coin to make a life for myself elsewhere. Forgive me, sir. I bear you no ill will, but I'd best take my leave of you. I must needs find a way to live to see the morrow.
It is all rather sudden, but I suppose we've no reason to refuse. Shall we make for the point of departure? I can guide you there if you wish.
The Vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Follow me if you would. I know the...
About time you showed up. We've been waiting for you. Our mission is simple. Sir Augustin will board the ox cart. We must safeguard it from would-be assailants till it reaches its destination. See to it that none. The Queen Regent's supporters will come for Sir Augustin's head.
Oh, a quiet day.
Come along now. What was that sound? Who's there?
Hold a moment. I'll be handling Augustin's escort from here.
Foul brigand! We shan't allow Sir Augustin to fall prey.
There's no need for theatrics. I know your aim here. Ah, here's a surprise. We met at the tavern, remember? Fair warning, cuz this craven isn't worthy of your trust.
He speaks madness! Subdue him at once, ere he injures our noble charge!
Why, if 'tisn't Sir Ragnar from the tavern. Now two parties ask our aid, but which is the more deserving?
The right to decide is yours alone, Master.
You would betray me. Have you lost all sense?
You believe me, then? That's a bit of a relief, actually.
Let the elements empower your strikes.
Curse you! All that planning and... for what?
Phew! I appreciate the confidence, cuz 'twas a welcome surprise. But I can't linger here, I'm afraid. My apologies for this. Follow after me, if you can. Succeed, and I'll share the truth of all of this.
Whatever choice you make, Arisen, I'm sure 'twill be the right one.
Choppers! Seems there's no escaping them.
Ice attacks would only be to disadvantage. We'll have to try something else. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. Seems I've drawn the short straw. Of course, I wouldn't dream of complaining about it.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
No doubt, this triumph will serve us in the next. Is aught troubling you, Master? Seem all right to me.
I shan't let them harm you.
The sun's light has grown dim.
Ears pricked. 'Twill be difficult to pinpoint distant foes by sight alone.
I never would have expected to find a cave in a place like this. Master! Master, can you hear me? Are you unharmed?
Pray seek an exit. I shall search for a way to rejoin you.
We meet again. Hoy there. I take it you lost your footing as well? You seem to have fared better than I did. I took the fall for Augustine, only to find myself waist-deep in monsters. Still, so long as he escaped, I'd wagered that makes this a job well done. Speaking of, I was to tell you the truth behind all of this, wasn't I? I'll be glad to oblige you, of course, but we ought to get moving first. What say I explain while we search for an exit? Time to get to work. Not bad. From what I've seen of your skills during that mess in the tavern and today's business, and my word ought to carry a fair bit of weight, considering my reputation as a warrior of unparalleled skill. Though of late, I've mostly been playing escort to spineless nobles. Turns out, as a sellsword proves himself, the list of those who can afford his services grows shorter and comes to be written in finer ink. Makes for a duller life. Though I can't say I've any complaints about the weight of my pockets. Still, I hunger for a real battlefield. where a single misstep spells death. I crave the simplicity of it. There's naught else like it. The clashing of bodies and wills. I'd not say no to a fight with you. Let's have at it when I'm all healed up, eh? Mayhap, I'll not give you a choice in the matter. I'm not sure what's brought me here. I suppose I'll have a few drinks and hit the hay. That escort mission was a trap concocted entirely for your benefit, you know. It was supposed to give those responsible a means to incriminate you. But Augustin is no fool. He had his doubts about his summons to Vermin and hired me to watch over him in an unofficial capacity. So I looked into the cart that would be escorting him, and lo and behold, I found your name. But 'twasn't on the list of hired guards, oh no. Rather, your name was on the list of persons to be on guard for. In short, you had been called in to act the part of the culprit. Mark my words, if you'd carried on with them, Augustin would have been slain, and you would have been held responsible. You'd not have stood a chance against all that if it hadn't been for me. Aye, methinks I've earned my pay this time, and then some. I protected my charge and got you away from the scene without your being branded a murderer and thrown in jail. Now all that remains is to escape this place. I expect we'll find a way out soon enough, if we only press on. Still, I've got to wonder where this craven plot came from, and what you did to warrant it. One thing's for certain, you must have powerful enemies in Vermin. But why? 'Tis not as though you're the arisen true. What? You? Ha! 'Tis a small world indeed. You've piqued my interest. I've no business here. Right, let's press on. Judging from the flow of air here, the exit can't be far. Well, this is a right awful place to be cut short. At least you made it out all right. Don't worry, cuz. I'll be fine on my own. After all, I can't afford to die here. We haven't had ourselves a real bout yet. We'll see each other again. You can count on that. And when we do, you'd best be ready for the fight of your life.
It strikes me that we have not visited Melve for some time. Shall we stop by and see how its people fare of late? I can guide you there if you wish.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Our ice attacks are wasted on this road.
People like that will be done here soon enough.
Huzzah! You done it!
Much obliged. For you. I dare say you've earned it.
'Tis no more or less than what one might have expected.
We'll find a use. for it, I'm sure.
You scared? Come on! Don't drag this now! Drop all your vegetables, and I might...
Christ, slow your feet! You run too fast for the likes of me!
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
Strike with fire's fury!
My magics are at your disposal.
Yes, Master. I shall hasten to your aid.
Worthy of fortune. God save our best will do. Very well.
This crew has quite a sense.
Reckless opponent makes for easy prey. Oh, methinks the beast shall last. Just a few more for good measure.
Seems there's no room for argument here. I shall obey, but I won't pretend I'm happy about it.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
I'd say we collect as much as we can carry.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
Come to think of it, we're all of differing vocations, aren't we?
Our respective ability was excellent. I could have done no better.
I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your equipment. I can even mark them on your map.
You'll not live to regret this.
Was incredible. Never have I encountered such a strategy.
Surely not. That was hard won. Let us pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off, and try not to slip up again.
This boulder looks mighty heavy, but we might just be able to move it if we combine our efforts.
I say we give it a push and see what happens. Watch out for the choppers!
It fears fire's fury!
Let the elements empower your strikes.
Well done, Master!
seems you've somewhere else in mind you'd rather go, if you've no need of my... guidance, by all means. Lead the way.
I'm sure there's a very good reason for this deed.
It strikes me that we have not visited Melv for some time. Shall we stop by and see how its people fare of late?
I know the way. Follow me.
Well, insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change. Here, use this fire to ignite our foes. Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost.
Look there. I espy another statue.
Why don't we go take a look?
Fernworth. Is there any place more welcoming?
One can only withstand the perils of the open road for so long.
I knew it to be so.
Can I throw in?
Do stop and have a look. I've wares of every ilk. Perhaps a stroll through town. Lots to do.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
We don't run into any trouble today.
That's quite enough.
My back's so stiff. Not good will come of this.
This ox cart's bound for Melv. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
How dare you? This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Welcome to the... We serve all manner of fine ales here. Come back any time. Welcome to... We serve all manner of fine ales here. Always a pleasure. Welcome to the... We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I... Come back any time.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, Your Majesty. He espied the delivery of a suspicious package to a man named Allard, a minister who happens to be one of the Queen Regent's staunchest and most powerful allies from the pains he took to remain on scene. 'Tis plain that Allard wished this delivery kept away from prying eyes. That alone is reason to suspect a connection to Deeza's schemes. We must get to the bottom of it. The Regent Kin intends to call Allard to his chambers come nightfall. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers and see if there's aught to be learned. What say you, Your Majesty? Are you willing to undertake this task? I shall ensure that the door to the minister's chambers is open between midnight and dawn. Pray, use that time to infiltrate and uncover aught worthy of suspicion.
There is only one acceptable outcome. Complete and utter success.
We're off to Vernworth Palace then. It strikes me that we have not visited Melv for some time. Shall we stop by and see how its people fare of late?